All right, we're recording now. I've been live for quite some time. However, considering it's been like at least 2 weeks, TikTok would say 6 weeks since I last streamed, I forgot. So this one's for whoever asked. It was either Yells or Ducks. This one's for you. Currently, we be playing a game that's like Balatro. I really don't know much about it. I've been talking a lot, so in all seriousness, I haven't even got that far. Every time you lock in a relic, get more coins. Why am I hovering that? Anyways, shop upgrades cost 3 less. Where are these upgrades? Hearts and diamonds trigger an extra time. We should actually take that because we're all about that life. Oh shit. That was a sticker? Alright. I didn't know that. Does that mean I get a reflush? If I knew better, I would have put it on. I think the middle one would have gave me even more money. Life's easy. Life's easy being me. How much AI you think someone used for this game? That's what I would have wanted. That's every time I look at a game now, my first thought is how much AI did someone put into this? Because if they put 0, then I would say that they're a sucker. All right, let's actually play. Are we playing against like real people? We gotta go duck. I don't even know if there was a choice, but we gotta go duck. I don't know when TTS is ever gonna work again. I don't ever feel like looking into it, and I feel like if I even did look into it, it still wouldn't work. I think the thing that I had set up to get it work, whoever made that back end part gave up on it. And so it doesn't work, and I don't feel like going through the trouble of figuring out how to get it to work. Iron Giant, how's it going? All right. Oh, we don't have free rerolls anymore. Start each... as you can tell, my reading has not got better. At the start of each round, receive 1 random relic. That's actually quite tight. When hand type is scored, either a spade or a club, permanently gain 60 chips. Well, good for us. So we're going down the spade club route. Honestly, the arguments against it in games is like arguing using the internet. I never got it. Anyone who's like anti-AI, like obviously, right? If somebody just uses AI to make a game and they're not good game makers, it's going to be a shit game. And obviously, there's going to be a lot more shit games. But pre-AI, 99.9% of the games were shit anyways. So really, I mean, AI in a way is going to make it slightly harder to find the good ones. But AI does save so much time. Like when I'm working on projects, things that used to take me a month now take me a day, if that. It's crazy. So you have to use, if you don't use AI, you're fucking stupid. You're a moron. So really it just comes down to, if you're using AI, just please make a good game. You still have to be a person who knows how to make a game, which is hard. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying the people out there who know how to make good games, they're not making a good game because of AI. It's like the people who think if they dress up like a peanut, they're going to be the next big streamer. Just because you look like a peanut doesn't mean you're going to be a fucking big time streamer. Just because you use AI to make a video game doesn't mean you're making Metal Gear Solid over here. So, hey, the easier it gets, but it does mean that people who have good ideas for making games, but their ability to make games is not as good, and that AI helps to bridge the gap, we may get some good games out of people who are not as good as making games. So there is that potential. Like myself. Ace 2-3 get +1 in rank. Why are they black? Do they have to be spades or clubs? Is that a thing? Replaces with a random relic. Like if I buy this, it'll just give me something random, because if so, I'll do it. I wish I just had to click it. That was a hell of a deal. I mean, I really picked it because it was green, and I was like, what's the worst case scenario? I get a green? Oh, while I've been playing Path of Exile. One, every time I play a game, and people are always like, it's all about getting to the end game, and then when I get to the end game, I'm like, this game's boring, I don't want to play it anymore. I was thinking the same thing when I got to the end of Path of Exile. Once I beat the campaign, I was like, well, here we go. This is usually where I fall off. However, I'm liking the maps. It might be the first game that the end game I'm like, you know what? I'm actually having fun. I actually just found a relic today, a unique one. It was like an amulet. And one of the things it does is that every 4 seconds, it heals you. I want to say 1 HP for every 0.2 regen you have. It could be a little bit more than that. However, I have a bunch of fucking regen. And I'm going a tank build because I'm going thorns. I'm going like thorn mail. So every 4 seconds, I full heal. And it makes me feel invincible. However, you know how there's those people that can go around and they have that like faint red circle around them that stops you from healing? Sometimes I get so like over zealous that I like just grab as many people in the map that I can get to kill them. And then because the red one is so faint, I can't tell that it's happening. And then the next thing I know, I'm dead because I couldn't heal. But after I found that one today, I was like, tank build, we're good to go now. Even though I will say, since I'm tanky, it takes a while to beat a boss. So like the ones where, you know how you do the mirrors, you break the mirrors to get like more bad guys. When I get to the end, I can never beat the boss in time before the timer runs out because I'm so fucking tanky that, yeah, I can take a hit. I can take a fucking beating. However, it takes me a while to dish out a beating as well. So I can never beat it in the time. It's just like, right now, I'm trying to beat this one where you go to a tower and you have to protect the chick from dying for like 20 rounds. And like I said, I'm not all that damage dealing. I'm more of a damage taker. So I can't get past like round 10 without this bitch dying on me. When a diamond is scored, permanently gain +2 malt. What do we get? When 4, 5, or 6 are scored, all hand types permanently gain chips. I'm assuming it doesn't have to be black. But considering it is black, makes me think it is black. Clubs additionally scores as a high card. When an ace is scored, permanently gain +4. I think we go down that route, right? We'll go down that route. I don't really want to waste my reroll. I only have 1 coin. This is the furthest I have gotten. You could almost say that I've gotten further on the monk. I feel like this is the furthest I've gotten in the game. It's not the highest level I've ever had. When I was a monk, I used to buy maps from people. And so I would get real high maps and just do it that way, where now I actually get my own maps. So my map level is like 6. I think I just got one for a level 8. But I've played this character, I feel like, a lot more than I have my monk. A long ass time ago. But the funny part is I'm like, when I'm stopped playing for this season, I probably won't play it again until the game's like out. Or something really cool happens that I can't foresee. It's also the other part where someone's always like, hey, I'll help boost you. Me personally, I've never seen, like, I could see the point if you play the game a lot and then have someone boost you to the end, because like obviously the story is always insane. However, since I don't really play it that much, when someone asks to boost me, I feel like it's like they're just playing the game for me. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I'm not playing PoE early release anymore. After this time, I don't see myself. I mean, even if I do play it when it's officially out, I might be a little shocked. It's a lot. But the other problem is like, let's say that you choose, because I would assume that when you play PoE, each time you play it, you don't play it the same exact way. So I feel like if someone were to boost you in PoE, does that mean you're using a guide as well? Because I feel like if you're not using a guide, the best way to learn whether or not you're doing the right thing is just to play the game. Like, I don't use a guide at all. I don't really know if my build is like perfected, but I'm definitely not dying. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but I'm also not dying. When 4 is scored, 4 permanently gains plus 30. I haven't been able to, you know how you do trials and stuff? I've never gotten past the first trials yet. Like, I've gotten tokens to like go on past the first like levels of them. I still haven't made it to the end. I've made it like in the one, I don't even know what the trial one, because there's different trials, of course. But there's the one trial where you have to like go to the maps and you get like debuffs, and you could get buffs. And then on the second level, you have to fight those 2 giants. I got really close one time. But I'm a lot tankier than I was back then. I could probably take a fucking hit. I might be able to do it now. When a 4 is scored, that's actually not bad. 4 scores in 7 years ago. Dude, you know what movie I want to see? The new Evil Dead movie. However, if it's anything like the last Evil Dead movie, I'm not as high. My favorite scary movie is Evil Dead, the one that came out in 2010. I fucking love that movie. It's my favorite. However, the Evil Dead that came out before this one, I was just like, it's cool, but it ain't nothing special. I mean, Obsession is a really cool scary game or a scary movie. So I'm like, I'm gonna go into this Evil Dead being like, meh, you know. I went into the last one like, there's probably no way in hell you're gonna like this as much as the first one. I'm going in with the same mindset. However, I think the bar is even lower than the last time. I'm really annoyed about how permanently poor I am. That is just pay for, basically. I got a bunch of these like orbs for super cheap and didn't realize that I was getting such a deal. And then I tried to get more recently and it was super expensive. I think I came in at the right time to get them. Because I was always like, I can understand using those little currencies that like add one more prefix onto your weapons. But I was like, there's also the other one that you can use that can turn like a common or a magic into a rare, but adds 4 prefix things on it. I was like, dude, that sounds way better than just putting the 1. And for some reason, when I went to buy them, they were super cheap. I got a shit ton of them for basically nothing. And then recently I was like getting low, so I was like, I need to buy more. I didn't realize how good of a deal I had until I had to buy more of them. How free to play ends up with I'm poor and can't afford to craft. I will say, dude, like I said, I really don't even know what I'm doing. So most of the time I'll just like get gear and then do what I just said, and I won't even know. I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not. Like, I didn't learn until today because there's one of those prefixes that's like percentage of armor does element damage or something like that. And I thought that meant that it's going to take a percentage of my armor and then transfer that to me doing element damage. Turns out that's not what it means. Turns out it means that I can take more element damage. And I was like, I could have been reading it wrong, but that was super confusing. There is a part of me though that as of like the past 2 days, I was like, dude, I need some more tabs. My shit is full. Because I not only have my set, but I also have other sets in case of like certain scenarios pop up that I'll be ready for them. So my tabs are getting full. But I did find a lot of uniques, dude. About a third of our team stash is pretty full. When 4 is scored, which is not bad because we have 2 of them. A flesh from 4, I don't really think that's going to help us. I think we just take the 4s. So we got a pair and a 2 of a kind, right? Oh, it counts each pair. So I only get 1. I don't get 2. I don't get 2 pair? That's not a thing? Is 2 pair not a thing? Am I facing real people? There is no 2 pair. There's just a 3 of a kind. Got it. Am I winning? There's no way this is real people. I refuse to believe. Ooh. You think that counts as... I think in this game that actually counts as 3 pair. I feel like I should reroll. Oh, dude, I forgot all about that. The whole spending money. When an A, we definitely have A's. We have 6s. I'd much rather get a multi, right? Because we have a bunch of chips. So the multi at B. I like the fact that since it already showed this, it just fast forwarded. But I equally feel like if I played back Black Flag, I would like relapse into an alcoholic. So I wonder how it is though. I tried watching a little bit of it before I went to sleep, but I passed out. What is this? Is this my health? I still don't know how to tell if I beat someone or not. Like, are we? Because it looks like you're facing one person and you're not facing everybody. So how do you know who you're facing? And 2, how do you know if you beat them? Oh, does this mean I get an upgrade? I feel like I need to take it. When odds are scored, odds permanently gain +8. Oh, so when we combine 3, that's when we get a sticker. I wonder when Claude can do the campaign for. I mean, I never really thought about it, but I'm sure you could ask Claude to like make a PoE guide for you. I wonder how well it could make a guide. Because I just thought about it. I remember when I was watching the podcast with Soda, he was talking about how he was playing some niche-ass game that no one's ever heard of, and he asked AI to make him a build, and it made one for him. So I wonder how Claude's PoE builds. I mean, they're obviously just stealing it from something online, but I'd like to know how good they are at stealing. Gain a locked-in seal of clubs. Okay, I was about to say, you got to tell me what that means. The 2nd, the 4th, and 6th cards are also counted as clubs, which I don't need. At the start of each turn, gain a reroll. At the start of each turn, receive 1 random relic. I feel like I'd much rather do that. Even though, I mean, chips are chips. Chips are chips. This is pretty much, by the time this game's over, I'm going to realize that I never even played it. This game's been playing itself. The kind of game where like you get to the end, you win, and you don't even know how it happened. I need 10 monies. Drag down a relic you want to lock in. I mean, I feel like that's probably the one I want the most, right? Considering it's upgraded. Round 2. Fight. Kano is becoming a actually more livable dog. He's not a pain in the ass anymore. To the point where he can actually like sleep in our bed without being an asshole. That, and he doesn't like piss inside anymore, which equally helps. At the start of each round, retrieve. I already know this. What is this? What's going on here? You only need 2 of this to make it a gold idol. Why is it locked in? When the hand is scored permanently 60. Okay. I really want to save money so I can get better shit. We could go for, it looks like we're more, I actually like the fact that you get your hand and then you pick a relic. Where like most games, like even Balatro, you get a relic and then hope for a hand. So this, you see what's coming and then you try to, oh shit. You see what you got and then you pick the relic. I really don't know if that was a good idea to make him +1. It doesn't really sound all that great. Good thing my opponents suck. MP5, welcome, welcome. Where have you been, dude? Where have you been my whole life? Why is this? No. I don't know why I read that as tooth. I read that as like ace through 5. Like a small straight. That's okay. I'm kind of fucking stupid. When 5 is scored, I mean odds is way better. Like I want to save my money. I want to save my money. A free reroll is not bad though. We'll take that. Thank you for the love. Appreciate. I guilt tripped myself back into streaming today. That's always a plus. The funny thing is so 2 weeks ago, I wanted to stream, or was it a week ago? It could have been, I think it was a week ago. Cams! I think it was a week ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Because it's been fucking hot recently. 2 weeks ago, I wanted to stream on Saturday morning, but the internet went out. So the day I was talking about my internet going out, that was the day I wanted to stream. What a coincidence. Then last week I wanted to stream again, but something else happened. Oh, that's right. Last week I couldn't stream on the weekend because it was so fucking hot. This place that I live in currently, these apartments, they fucking blow. It does a great job of trapping in heat, a bad job of keeping in the cold, like the AC. So Caitlin pretty much last week lived down here with me. It was just me and her in this room because there was we have like a actual AC unit right there to blow into the room. So I was like, I couldn't stream because she was just here 24/7. When it's a lot of talking, I start scrolling. It's a me problem. I have a dopamine issue. Straight to the hit. Your dopamine is watching games? I can relate more to that. I can relate more to that than actually listening to someone speak. Gain when 4 is scored, 4 permanently gain. I mean, we do have 2 4s. Form straights with 1 less card. Unfortunately, not possible. That would give us a 4 of a kind. That would give us a 4. That would give us a 4 of a kind, right? I should have re-rolled. I should have rolled my thing to get better loot. It will give us a 4 of a kind. Whether or not 4 of a kind is even that good. I'm at the very bottom. I'm getting beat by all the other AI. I'm gonna say 4 of a kind was pretty good considering I was like second to last. We definitely need to upgrade my stuff. Now we reroll. I mean, that's actually not bad because that'll give us 5 of a kind, right? Correct? Or are they officially 4s now? I wasn't for sure if it was a 2 acting like a 4. So the 2 would apply, give me 3 and make it a 5. It is not a 2 pretending to be a 4. It's a 4 that used to be a 2. Big difference. Trigger, clubs, and spades. Evens additionally trigger. I mean, we do have evens. I'll take an even. Why not? Did it say I had it straight? 3 of a kind. Does a bow work? Do we got a bow? Is that a thing in this game? 4 flush. So you can't make 2 pairs and you can't make a bow. Cool. I was right. I was like, where's my fucking 5 of a kind? My cards never upgraded like I thought they were going to. They did upgrade. They're now 5s. What took him so long? I'm telling you, when I picked the fucking card, it said 4. Now it says 5. So we got 3 5s. We got 4 5s. We have a 4 of a kind. What does that get us? Okay, 4 of a kind is the hardest thing to get. Nice. We got a 25 multi. So there's no such thing as straight flushes. What do we got here? For every suit, score is plus 15. Which we have one of every suit, so you got yourself a deal. Hopefully that was the right move. How much money I got? I mean, we got 4 of a kind. They say it's the hardest. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're moving up. The game officially says it's the hardest thing to get. I'm thinking about whether or not I talk Caitlin into playing Power World. Oh, wait, everybody. Why am I at the very bottom? What's going on? Why am I at the bottom? Why do I pick last? I'm not even doing the best. Am I? Yeah. Why the fuck am I in last place? Oh, because I have more health than everybody. Okay. 4, 5s, and 6s. I mean, that's pretty much right up our alley. We'll take that. I was wondering if at some point I had to get rid of one of these. Drag a relic that you want to lock in. The one with the sticker would suffice, right? Hang on. Score is plus 60. But that's for the current hand. I don't know what my hand's going to be now. That's kind of hard. I'll take it. We have to get low cards, which sucks. Co-op stream on Power World seems like a good idea. I would say my official thought is I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'd much rather stream myself doing demos. The funny thing is that, like I said, E5's back to streaming. And I did see recently that he likes to play Elden Ring. So yesterday I was like, you should stream Elden Ring. It's at least a good thing on TikTok. He's mostly on Twitch and YouTube, so I don't know how well it works there. I literally have not been on Twitch for at least a year. It has to be longer than that. He was telling me to follow him on Twitch. I was like, dude, I haven't been on Twitch in so fucking long. I was like, I'll follow you on YouTube. When diamond is scored, we have 1 diamond. When a 2 is scored, gain plus 30 chips. We're not going. Form straights with 1 less card. I'd say we take it. Not enough time for Power World. Caitlin's always complaining about a game to play, so it is possible. It is possible. Whether or not the both of us want to play it is the question. I really wish that Enshrouded or Valheim was out. Then that's a no-brainer. I'd play it. Probably because I have both of those games. If I wanted to play Power World, I'd have to buy it. Because I played it when it was on Game Pass. So I don't officially own it. Damn. Sale of Diamond. All diamonds get plus 300? 5 card hands get plus 300. A multi sounds way better, right? Am I insane? I'd much rather have a multi. Even though you need chips for a multi to really pop. But I was gonna say, where did I get my I got 2 of them? Alright, we need something to give us a lot more chips. If we can get something to give us a chip, we'll really skyrocket. Damn, the gangster, dude. I don't know if I ever told you, but there's this dude up the street who hates my dog. What seems like forever ago, I must have said that I walked by and he like opened his door and screamed at me. Well, due to my past experience in the military, I'd say I have some slight PTSD, and I might be exaggerating the slightness. But, so when shit like that happens, I feel like my body goes into like this mode of where it thinks that I need to go above and beyond when it comes to counter reacting. The last time I walked past this dude's house, he said he was going to shoot me. I felt so relieved. I was so relieved when he said that. Because previously, I thought if anything went down, I was going to have to do something I would highly regret. Now that he said he was going to shoot me, I'm like... I think he might find out what happens when fake psycho meets real psycho. However, I don't think he's going to do it. The dude's a pussy. You can just see it in his face. But if he was... I'm down to play some games. Oh, 2s though. I don't have 2s. When 3-card hands are scored, 3-card hand. I mean, that's, look, we got 3 cards right there. As I said, we need chips. It definitely is. It definitely. I was really wanting him to show his gun before I called the cops. I feel like that's more reportable. However, the pussy hasn't gone that far yet. The funny part is when he pulls out his gun and realizes that I don't care. When he pulls it out to try to scare me and he realizes it probably will have the opposite effect, I might get a little high from it. I guess then and only then I'll figure out if he's a real crazy or a fake crazy. He definitely comes off as fake crazy. If I had to gamble on it. We're maxed out. You may spend money or blood to reroll. A straight can be made with cards of non-consecutive ranks. Got it? On shop reroll, all hands get plus multi. We have a 4, a 5, and a 6, which means depending on what this hand is, we could make it straight. I'll take it. Chinese checkers. I haven't played Chinese checkers since I was a kid. He is a terrorist. Dude, still fighting terrorists one day at a time. The funniest part about it is Caitlin was with me when the dude said it. He was obviously threatening the both of us. However, I didn't see, the person didn't even like really come out their door. They just opened it and yelled it. That's how I know that they're a pussy. But however, I feel like me and Caitlin probably interacted with that situation 2 different ways. Like she was probably like, oh shit, he's gonna shoot me. And I was like, this just got entertaining. For some reason, I thought I would have to wait until he showed a gun before something would happen. I think it's also because I've been watching a bunch of Asmon Gold videos where like the cops are like arresting people, and it always ends with the cops, like they arrest them and put them into jail, but then they always get let go. Like they never get charged for anything. So I guess mentally I was like, maybe if I can get him to show a weapon, then it would be a more chargeable offense. When a spade is scored, cards of a kind permanently gain. I mean, it's +2. I mean, multis are not really what I want. I want chips. Cards of a kind. Cards, so like 2 of a kind? Like I said, I need more chips. You only need to make 2 to lock them in. When this upgrades to a gold, what does it upgrade into? That's really, I really just want to know when I pick it. What? You only need 2 of this to make it a gold relic. Like I understand the other ones, right? Like this is a 300 multi, so if you added 3 of them together, it would be like a 900 multi. What the hell does this do? I almost want to pick it, even though this is... I feel like this is the route. I don't understand what making it gold's gonna do. I'll take the chips. We'll go with the enter me, who said chips is the way to go. Did we get a straight? No. But, oh, we didn't get a 4 of a kind though. For some reason I thought I had a 4 of a kind. Am I dead? Oh no. Gang gang. The act of displaying or banishing a weapon functions as silencing enhancement or is prosecuted under other statutes. But it's obviously got to be worse than telling someone you're going to... Well, I mean, if you tell someone you're going to kill him, that's a death threat. But I feel like if you show a gun, that's got to be worse than telling someone you're going to kill him. It's got to be two difference. If we grab... Oh, I want the multi. The multi's really good. I wish I could have combined that into something. Like one big multi. What the fuck is going on? Is this game over yet? I like the little bird. Seagull. Cards of a kind. Gain 100% to the score. It's definitely doable. Gain a lock-in twin guns. What the hell does that mean? Additionally score. A little Moby Dick. The total score plus 50. I mean, one almost thinks that the whole score plus 50 is better. I'll take that. If an offender has a firearm on their person or under their control while committing a felony and displays, banishes, or possesses, they face a mandatory 3-year. Fuck yeah, dude. I need that person to show their weapon. However, then there's... but the problem is the proof. Partially, I'm like, I should walk around with, like, glasses that are constantly filming. Because I feel like the hard part would be proving it. Because I would hope that they just don't take my word for it. I mean, I do and I don't. Because then it would be weird to just, like, call up the cops and be like, I saw this dude do something even though they didn't. Cam, thank you for the heart and the popular thing. Just everything, record it. Like people have those dash cameras on their cars. I want that, but real life, like GoPro style. Some Google glasses or something. Don't they? They have glasses that actually record. I don't know who makes them. 200 malt. Not bad. When a straight is scored, permanently gain plus 200, and it keeps stacking. I don't know if I'm capable of making a straight. Can I make an easy straight? I don't even know if that's possible. Change to 5? What the hell? I think we just take... I think we take the clubs. Use our random numbers. How's it going? We take the clubs and call it. Trying to think of like what big game I'm waiting for next. The funny part is I didn't even know that Assassin's Creed was coming out until I saw someone playing it yesterday. I think Enshrouded and Valheim are the 2 games I'd be waiting on. Dude, someone was funny. Caitlin looked at the hours that I had play in Path of Exile, and it's like 300. We'll say 350. And she thought the game just came out. Like the new season was the game coming out. And she's like, how the fuck could you possibly already have 350 hours? Additionally, scores is a high card. We do have 2 of them. When a flush is scored, flush permanently gain 200. We could reroll. That is a thing we can do. Blocks 1 incoming damage. I don't plan on losing. For every shop reroll done, total score goes up. I'll take it. Did the one I do already count as 1? Just asking for a friend. I like how I looked over and saw the laughing. I was like, what did I say? Oh, yeah. The Path of Exile thing. I blew her mind. She's like, there's not even that much time in the day. How'd you manage that? Let's see. I did, though, play more regular Tarkov. And I gotta say, I do not like... when I first played regular Tarkov, I loved it. Now, I don't like it. I think it would be cooler to play by myself. But playing with people on regular Tarkov, I just don't care. The bigger the raise, the more options the player can have. It's just like I was saying in ARAM. I love ARAM. I hate regular League. I think that's what it is. I love Arena. I hate regular Tarkov. The bigger the raise, the more the players have. All right. Raise that shit up. What are we doing? 5's giving 1,500 chips. I feel like chips are, each time you lose, I don't want to lose. Number of golden relics. Total score, 20% per gold relic. I mean, I feel like that's a good one. I mean, this one I need a 5. This one I just need points. Oh, I actually got to choose first? I'm not even in... That's weird. You think that person would choose first. They were in last place. It's because... Oh, it's because my score sucks. I'm in last place. We're already maxed out. Replace with a random epic relic. Okay. Hey, we got the map one. That was the other one that I wanted, so it worked out perfectly. I'm like the luckiest gamer alive. I really need some good points. I need big numbers. Big ones. I don't know if the other people have already scored. Good thing I'm not going against that guy. That guy's got some points on him. 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. The two account. Straights can be made with non-consecutives. Which is a hard thing to do considering my 2s and my 3s get bumped up. So we'll go spades. Even though I need more chips, I guess I'll take what I can get. Maltese all day. What happened to... What is this dragon guy doing? Does he come in at the end or something? Yeah, okay. He comes in at the end. That dude still got a shit ton of points. We got 100 clams for dying. Okay, what do we got here? We got 2 of a kind, 4. Our 4s are not really doing much. This shit went up from an ace to a 4. Seems about right. When high card is scored, high card permanently gains plus 10. I don't even know what a high card is, considering every card I get is low. When cards of a kind is scored, cards of a kind permanently gain 40. I'm guessing they mean 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2s, a pair is 3 of a kind, I think. Yeah. Oh, I was like, why no 4s? Because we don't actually have a 4. This team's got a lot. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat. Why'd that dude get a pass? Drag down a relic that you would like to maintain. Cards of a kind, birds of a feather flock together. Trigger additional time. That means if I have a 5 of a kind, it triggers a 5 again. They make $30 clips on cameras. Like I could just walk, like I don't have to wear shades. Like a belt. That would be tight, dude. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that would be cool, dude. It's like being like a IRL streamer, but you're not really talking to anybody but yourself. You got me. I'm like, you may be onto something. When a spade is scored, I would need it to be like a camera that they would have at like gas stations and shit, where like they tape over themselves when nothing's happening. Or it could be like a car camera, because most car cameras don't do anything unless something happens, right? Like an event has to take place in order for it to save it. So maybe it just constantly like almost records, and it's not until you say something that it actually stores it. Ember, how's it going? Okay, what do we have here? Okay. When a club is scored, multi, 200 malt for clubs. I'll take that. However, I just gotta make it a week and never see that person, and I'll never see that person ever again. And plus, this apartment place that I live at right now, it's kind of a shithole. These people literally live in like a swamp. So I can't wait to not be here anymore. And the water sucks. It's horrible. I drank the water at my new place. It's delicious. The water here, I don't know if I ever said this, but I went to go get voltage one day, and I couldn't get voltage because it said something like a boiling warning, and I didn't know what the hell that meant. And it basically meant that the water is so contaminated that you have to boil it before you drink it. So I couldn't get voltage. I couldn't get a fountain voltage because obviously it uses water. So this place sucks. Multi. When a score is 4, get plus 30 chips. Doesn't sound that great. But like I said, I feel like multis all day. Fuck it. If I get another one, I can turn it into... I can upgrade it. That's where the additional trigger is coming in. Got it. Dude, didn't we just restart? This dude's already got 308? If he's not AI, this guy must be the dev. It's the only thing that can make sense. Ooh. So they just shoot who's ever in last place. Got it. 3 6s. Alright, what do we have here? Aces. I don't have any aces. 2, 4, and 6 also count as clubs. No, that doesn't really help. 5 card hands gain 300%. Don't you need like a straight? You would need a straight, a flush to get 5, right? That's about all. Fuck it. Ah, fuck, dude. I keep forgetting I can re-roll. Probably should have re-rolled that. It is what it is. For some reason, I thought it was stuck in my way and had to pick it. How we doing? We're doing better than that fatty. However, we're about to be kind of fucked now. There is no lucky escaping anymore. That dude has so many more points than I do. We got a 4 of a kind. Win a spade. Win a club. We do have 3 clubs. Additionally, score as kinds of cards. I mean, that sounds tight, right? I hope. RoboDuck! I don't know why TikTok keeps giving me like little messages about people. I wonder when that shit started. It's like they're ratting you out. They're like, this person didn't do this thing. RoboDuck, are you the one that asked me about putting videos on YouTube? I don't know if you really asked me about putting videos on YouTube or linking a video of the stream. It's either you or Yells a lot. Okay, well, I'm just gonna lose. Cool, it was you. When I started the stream, I forgot. I mean, it had been 2 weeks, but I would say about 20 minutes in, I remembered. So that should be cooking in the background. We have 3 4s and 4 6s. So diamonds and clubs count as hearts. I mean, clubs is not bad. That would give me a flush. I'll take it. That way we got a super set. I'm not even for sure if that was a good idea. Like right now, under you Robodoc, you probably can't see it, but it said fan status is frozen. What the hell does that even mean? Can I click on it and it would tell me something? No. I don't even know what TikTok's trying to tell me. Cards of a kind score 20% number of cores. Probably lock that one in. Odds additionally trigger cards of a kind gain 100%. Cards of a kind score plus 20% number of cards of a kind. Get their score and then 20%. And then cards of a kind gain 100%. Which one do you think's better? Because it's a score plus 20%. And this one just says the score in general is 100%. How does that make any difference? I feel like I want that one, right? I hope. What the hell? Oh, it's a flush. Hey, 5 of a kind. Why can't I make a flush out of this? There's gotta be a flush somewhere in there. Am I making real points now? God damn, dude. I get better, he gets way better. I don't feel like playing this game anymore. Next. That was an okay game. Took too long. I wish the dude would have killed me and I could just said, okay, good enough. Put that in the whole beaten category. What's next on the list? What is beyond the plastic wall? That I do not know. We've got Dirty Business, which I think is a weed growing game. Let's see what's on the agenda. I feel like I played this game. I'm just going to go ahead and uninstall this one. I know I played it. Whether or not I streamed it is a different question. What do I want to play? That's a laid back, who gives a shit type. We could play Gate Guard. I really haven't played that game. We'll play it. This is for everybody in chat. Dr. Tantrum, how's it going? This is a good chat game. Get out your lotion. That's all I have to say. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me more Mountain Dew. I am on a journey. And the journey didn't take long. Some of you can't see that in portrait mode. If I was a gooner, I'd masturbate to that. I mean, that person knows what they're doing. I mean, I'm not a gooner. I'm almost like tempted. New game. I think this is just a game where you dig through the trash. But you can tell it was made by a gooner. You can 100% tell. This person be gooning out. Looks like my stepsister. It better. Considering I always laugh when little pixel games have jiggle physics. I think that's the first time I said that without saying jizzle. I think this might be a personal project. Next. I took that as like those porns where like a person falls into the washer or dryer and they get stuck and couldn't get out. Maybe I'm the gooner. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. Yeah. No one cares. Okay, the game is now in session. Do I just pick up trash? Hold E. Ow. Oh, I gotta lock into each. What happens if I do this? Finish the first one. Alright, what am I looking for? Am I just picking up trash? There's gotta be like... How do I know when the bag's full? We'll just do pots. This is a hell of a trash bag. I know it's probably easier if I just took all the junk. Like just fucking with speed click. But I feel like I'm making the game into a game myself. There's a part of me that's like this person's a gooner, and then there's another part I'm like, they do feel like they made a game though. They're a goon gamer. So this is another part where I'm like, is it an AI? Fuck. Cool. What'd that do for me? Do I get money or something? I definitely get money. Where do I spend money? I'm sure they probably told me. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like I need energy to do stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if someone actually did this in their backyard. Like they open their trash bag, or they just open people's trash in general? Or do they just throw their trash in the backyard? I'm guessing this is energy related. If I take one, do I have to use it? Yes. Oh no, I haven't took it yet. Alright, cool. I don't have to use it right away. I was like, dude, that's gonna suck. It was weird because I bought it, they gave me my energy, and then kept giving me the energy. Curls, how's it going? What is the point? What am I trying to do in this game? Like, what stops me from just clicking? I saw a new type of game where the first one was a library where you just, there's books all over the ground, and then you would have to pick the books up and put them on a shelf, and they would have to go in a certain shelf. And then I saw another one yesterday that was just like it, where you're at a supermarket and there's like food shit all over the ground, and you got to put it in its right place. I'm like, is that the new game? The new shit nowadays? It's definitely not my type of shit. Where else? There's got to be somewhere else I can spend money. There's no way that that's the only thing. I don't even know what this is. Can I... Oh, here we go. Clean cards. I haven't found a card yet, unfortunately. Well, at least now we know what we're looking for. Alright. We have to find a card. Do I actually have to pay attention? Like, if I click on a card, will it accidentally throw that shit away? Where's my stepsister at? We need a little bit more of her in the picture. Not enough energy. Not enough pylons. Fuck it. I'm not walking over there. I mean, there's not really anything I can spend my money on at the moment, so walking over there seems to be a waste of time. Wait, can I drink that beer? Is that a drinkable beer? Hang on. I can't pick it up. Have to eat? have fun with the stepsis every day. Remind me of having an actual job, except they're fun. There's something about cleaning online that just is a better feeling than cleaning in real life. It's probably because cleaning in real life makes me sweat. Probably has something to do with it. I will say, considering it's been extremely hot here recently, working out in my gym actually feels great. Because after I'm done, since it's so fucking hot, after I'm done, I'm like drenching in sweat, and it feels like I really did like a super workout. How's it going, Yells a lot? But considering I fasted for 4 days, that's pretty good. I always tell myself I might be back on my dieting, but it's always hard to tell. You really need like a good month for me to know that I've stuck to something. But 4 days of not eating, even though I'm technically, you could say I'm eating Mountain Dew at the moment. But 4 days of not eating and also working out, I've been burning at least 1,000 calories a day, just biking alone. So hopefully this is on track to get my fat ass back to where it needs to be. The problem is that I have my little spurts of working out, so then I lose weight and I get to closer to a weight I want to be, and then I be a fat ass, and then I gain all the weight back, and then mentally I'm like, God damn it, I don't really want to wait 4 to 5 months. I don't want to really wait 4 to 5 months to like lose all the weight again. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just starve. Fuck it, dude. But that's right. We call it fasting, not starving. If I could get to like 200, that would be perfect. However, every time I get close to 200, when I get to like 205, I'm like, we did pretty good. We should start eating. We can eat some unhealthy shit. And then the second that unhealthy shit touches my lips, I'm like 245 pounds again. I'm like, God damn it. And then the process starts all over again. This time, so what I used to do a long time ago, back when I was in my 20s, I would eat the same as always. I would just work out. I'd do way more cardio. And that's how I lost weight. And then I got tired of doing that. And then I went with the other approach of just eating less, right? Just eating less so I didn't have to work out as much. Now we're in the fasting phase. Let's just not fucking eat at all and then really get this shit a shredding. By fasting and smoking pot, dude, I couldn't even, there's no way I could have managed that. How the fuck do you not get hungry and eat? It was like 290 now. I'm 190. How long did it take you to do that? What is the chances of finding a cart? I'm gonna be honest, dude, this game sucks. Outside of the gooner bait, there's too much shit. I wonder what people say about it. I was really hoping it would say something about overly positive. I'm sure someone's masturbated to this game. All right. It should say my stepsis. They really missed out on the title there. So when I ran this thing, I thought maybe it was TTS that didn't work and everything else would work. Nothing works at all. Yells a lot, thank you. Not even the sounds for the donations, which is weird because TTS and donations don't have anything to do with one another. No, I never started it. That makes way more sense. I never ran the program. That I understand. A year. That's a lot of weight though. Considering when I'm just trying to not eat a lot and still work out, it takes me like at least 5 months to lose, at least 5 to 6 months to lose like 40 pounds. I guess that's pretty much on par. Or like it takes like, I would say 6 months for 40 pounds. I couldn't join before I fasted, and then I could, so I was excited. Couldn't join what? That you hated to fast? Dude, I'm weird in a way that if I do something, the service. If I do something, I'm like a all in. So so it's weird because if I eat, it feels like, say I ate lunch, it feels impossible to not eat dinner. Like it's like my body's like it's a must. But if I can go a day without eating, it's pretty much easy street from then on. Like at that point in time, my body's like, okay, this is what we're doing. Fuck it. However, if I do eat, then my body's like, okay, let's go back to eating. That eating shit's fun. What are we playing now? What else is on our list? I don't know why. I don't want to do it. I was gonna say let's break a cube, but after playing the game I just played, I'm like, how about we play like a real game or something? What is this? A real functioning game? Oh my god, is this a spelling game? We'll leave that one out. Are you going to get Black Ops? Definitely not. So far, well, I was going to say that so far my game to play is Arena, but I think I'm out of the Arena kick now. I guess right now I'm playing Path of Exile. Who knows how much longer that'll last. I may be needing to find a game to call home. It definitely won't be Black Ops, though. I'd much rather play Arena before I did that. What do I want to play? What is this one? Oh, I think I know what this one is. And if it is, I don't want to play it. Yet. I don't want to play it today. Anytime I see tree nodes now, I think of Path of Exile. Maybe we play Into the Crypt. Or we could be a gate guard. Let's play Into the Crypt. I think this is a slight puzzle game. I feel like I was watching someone play a puzzle game recently. And it was like a demo I remember playing for Next Fest. Not last Next Fest, because I barely played shit during last Next Fest. I played like 2 games. But the one before that. New game. I wanted to play that while I had Game Pass, but I was too busy playing other shit. Choose your character. I'm going to get the dude with the horns. Unavailable. I lied. I want the first guy. Dude, those guys, a game like Blueprints, I want to know how those people make those games. That seems like it takes a lot of thought process. Even though I feel like if I put some actual time into it, I'm like, I feel like I can make a game. However, I don't ever think I can make a puzzle game. It feels like you need like actual brain cells. Give me the basics. Hold the right mouse button to move the cursor to look around the crypt. This can be toggled on and off. I'm not moving. Purchase unique artifacts at the grave mound using grave tokens. Artifacts are permanently and can give you an additional boost. Grave tokens are scarce but can be found scattered around. How many do we have? I thought the timer was going down. I was like, how the fuck are you only going to give me a minute to play the game? Oh, we have 2. It says so right there. A purse, huh? Gain 240 sparks. The first shop you visit has a 20% increased price. So I guess sparks is what you spend to buy stuff at a different one. Gain 3 Crypt keys. Gain 1 random. I was just thinking about the Evil Dead movie. I'm probably going to go see that shit. Because the funny thing is that we have to go put our dog into like a doggy daycare place. Because in order for them to take your dog, you have to first try your dog out before they'll take it. So we have to try the dog out, which is Sunday. And I was like, that gives us like a 3-hour break. I could go watch the Evil Dead movie. All right, anyways. Gain 1 random common artifact. The first elite you encounter this depth has 50% more health. You are guaranteed 6 rewards if you can defeat it. I don't think we should take that right off the bat. Click the deposit and withdraw sparks. Earn 12% interest on each deposit after completing a combat encounter. Withdrawing outside of a shop will have steep penalties. Combat rewards guaranteed at least 1 potion drop, but you no longer earn sparks. What do I want? Let's take the keys. Artifacts you obtain are displayed here. They give passive bonuses for the rest of your turn. Alright. Wait. It looks like I still have $1. $1 whole dollar. Let's deposit money.
Belongs to me.
Can I give you some money right now? Or are you probably after I do a battle? That's when I'm allowed. You know what I like about this game? It's a one-hand gripper. Click the tablet UI icon on the left side of the screen or press tab. Not going to do it. You start your run with Crypt keys. These can be used to unlock doors and chests. Each key can only be used once. Instead of spending keys, you can also play attack cards on doors. Each card played will lose 1 durability. If you play an attack card while at 0, this card will be destroyed. Always go right. That's my motto. Right is always the best move. It almost looks like all doors lead to the same spot. Alright, buddy. Defeat enemies by drawing cards in your hands. Cards are your tools. Use them wisely. Most cards cost energy, and your class, yes, resource to play. If I try to say that in real life, it sounds like Pacific. Energy refills at the start of each turn. Play cards usually go in your discard pile. Gotcha. When you are done, click end turn. Enemies then will take their action. If your health goes to 0, you lose. I didn't mean to. Okay, cool. I didn't really want to hit end tutorial because I thought it would end the whole thing. And I was like, I do want to hear what can happen. I'm guessing that makes them reduce their block by 50. Gain 5 block. If you have any of that, gain 3 more. What is this? Fury. Deal 4 damage. If this attack deals unblocked damage, gain Fury. Inflict bleed. When attacking, take 1 damage per stack. So basically, we obviously want to... How much? I got 3. So we could go boom, boom, boom. I think we do that. So I do this. Status effects on enemies appear below their health bar. Got it. And then we do this. Block absorbs incoming damage. If shown below health bar, it normally reduces to 0 at the start of your turn. Normally. What is this? My potion slot. I feel like it's an empty potion slot. Go ahead, buddy. It's your turn. Try to do our best to kill this person. Enemies can block too. Block reduces. Understandable. Deal bleed. Gain 3 block. Oh, look, it carries over. Deal 4 if it's unblocked, gain 1. Gain 4 block and then retaliate. Return 4 damage back to the attacker. I'm about that life. I'm about it. So we have to block for 6. I think it's best to do this and then do this. Or we gain 1 more. Because this is good, because we should... I don't know if we would retaliate twice to the same person, though. That's a good question. We're about to find out. If it's a double retaliation. Your turn. I'm assuming it's just going to be 1. Who the hell did I retaliate against? You think it would have been... Oh, maybe because he had armor. I was like, you think I would retaliate against that person? Prevent attacks from reducing block below 3, then reduce 1 stack. Prevent attacks from reducing block below 3. But it is below 3, so does that mean I'm good? Deal 4 damage, gain a face. Spend 1 to deal 10 damage. Deal 5 and a bleed. Let's do that. What did it do? 2 damage? Could spend 1. I thought I gained 1. If this attack is unblocked, gain 1. And then gain, and then 3 for more. Obviously. How much did it say? Oh, do we still have this? Return 4. It carried over another one. Hey! E5, how's it going? I was just talking about not too long ago watching you play Final Fantasy. I actually wanted to replay that game myself. Not enough to actually replay it. But the Final Fantasy games are always funny because I remember I think 7's the only one I ever actually beat. I would always play them up until the final boss and then I wouldn't play anymore. I always felt that I had a problem that I could make it to the final boss easily and then the final boss would always whip my ass. Intern. Did I return damage? At least I know what the fuck's going on in this game. I'm telling you, that other game, I played it for like an hour and still have no clue really what it was about. Trying to get off early enough to play it more. I'm telling you though, if you played, at least when it comes to TikTok, playing Elden Ring on TikTok, there's all kinds of people that watch that game. But like I said, their brain cell capacity is not high. They be sharing one brain cell all together. Deal 4 damage if this is unblocked. I mean, what is this doing for me? Gain fury by playing cards. At the maximum fury, gain overload. I feel like that's something I should work towards. Okay, well, good news is that dude's dead. I don't know if we lose 1 retaliate each round or if we don't lose it until we use it. Hopefully it's a... Oh, that's right, Caitlin's here. I heard my fucking dog barking and it sounded like he was outside. And I was like, oh shit, he learned how to open the door. It looks like we keep it until we get hit, so it's not like block where you just like lose it no matter what. Gained a sentence. Deal 4 damage. We have to get through the armor first. If it attack, well, it's dealing 4, so it should get back through it. Your worst nightmares come true. Playing fucking Elden Ring over again. I should be fine. I plan on that never happening. When attacking, take 1 damage per when he's attacking me. Obviously. So every time I hit him, he does. I feel like instead of like in most games where you take the block away to 0, it looks like to me this motherfucker keeps his block. So it's always like -2. Imagine the views. I don't know if it's worth. I mean, I did have a lot of fun. I don't know if I could replay it and have as much fun as I did the first time around. I'm really not saying I had fun because of the game itself. It's really the community that brings it all together. It's definitely the community that brings it all together. Deal 4. Okay, so what'd that do? At max fury, gain overload. At the start of your turn, lose 1 fury unless you've dealt unblocked damage. Apply 8 damage to all. How do I play the card? Oh, it gave it to me. For a second there, I thought I deleted every card I had. I was like, uh-oh. At the start of your turn, gain 1. I guess that's not bad because you'll always get 1. This turn, whenever you retaliate, also inflict bleed. Deals 7 3 times. Oh, but it's a 3. I'm going to take this one. Get the passive going. Diabetes! Something I'd be working on at the moment. This is a card game indeed. Press tab. I'm not doing that. Or click the tablet. That I can do. On the left to access the map. I do like it's like a little map you can see in your hand. I was going to try to take a guess, but then I realized I don't know. It's like something crypt. Into the crypt? Into the crypt! Oh, dude, I fucking killed it. Score 1 for me. Into the crypt. Do I actually pick here or do I pick here? Let's go to an event. Oh, it just shows you which way to go. Got it. And then I have to use a key to open the door, right? Wait, what's that? Wait, can I? It said something about opening locks with a key. Can I open that? I don't think that is. I would assume it would highlight if that was the case. The funny thing is, I don't know how my brain did that. At these moments in time, I'd be like, I think I'm getting smarter. But that's not the case. I'm just smarter at the moment. It's the voltage, really. The voltage really helps hone it in. A hole in the floor, iron rungs descend into the darkness, the air rising below. Climb down and lose health. Next combat, enemies start as stun. Okay, fuck it. I don't really want to lose health. Let's do another event. If you don't have keys, you're supposed to use your cards to open doors, but it makes your cards shittier by doing so. Thankfully, I bought keys not knowing I needed them. The Hollow Listener. A figure crouches, for some reason I thought I was going to say roaches, against a glowing stone. You're pressed to the surface. It doesn't acknowledge you. Ask what it hears. Gain a random card. Lose 8. Double your current money, which is not a lot. Lose all your money and gain 2 random common artifacts. I'm kind of down with that. Remove a starter card. Gain a random upgraded card. That sounds pretty cool too. Nothing happens to you. Next combat, enemies have 50% health. Alright, give me 2 random artifacts. I don't know how much an artifact costs, but I feel like 130 is a deal. Attack cards inflict 1 frail, 1 turn, and turn 2. Gotcha. The first attack card played on does poison damage. You don't say. Question mark. Draco, how's it going? Toxic, welcome. Toxic versus toxic, huh? Skip 1 turn, reduce stack by 1. They're making me toxic. Thought I was trying to spit like a llama. Deal 4 damage. If this attack deals unblocked damage, gain 1, which is what I'm about. I need that other card that gives me passives. Definitely do bleeding. Try to kill the smaller ones. I feel like I could always go for pizza. At the moment, though, we're gonna try. I'm trying to see how long I can fast for without passing out. I just need to make sure to drink a bunch of water with electrolytes and salt. Yesterday I was getting lightheaded, but once I started putting salt in my water, I was good to go. Deal 4 unblocked. We're not getting attacked. Spin 1 to deal 10. Okay, the first round we're good because they can't do anything. Oh, I'm 100%. The only thing I do eat 1 chicken breast, but it's after I work out. And when I work out, I lose at least 1,000 calories. So, we're pretty much starving. The only thing I really have now is this. Is this calories per serving? The whole bottle? That's not bad. If I go and bike. If I bike again today, I can pretty much lose all the shit that I gained of drinking these 2 Mountain Dews. Increase damage. Inflict poison. Okay. Obviously, I would like to kill the person. Can I kill? I need to kill that person. And then take damage. I'm assuming that poison eats through armor. My thing is to really not just take anything at all. However, the problem is that if I work out when I'm hungry, like when I'm starving, it's very difficult. So I always eat a chicken breast before I work out. So that way during the working out period, I'm not hungry. That's my game plan going into it. So far it's been working. Deal 4 damage. I'm all about it. Okay, put that in there. Deal 4 damage. If it's unblocked, which it will be, gain 1. Now I need to block. However, I am going to be poisoned. And as I know, poison, like in any game, should go underneath my armor. Okay, well, he's not poisoning me, so there's that. And bleed actually wouldn't be bad, because a bleeding person actually takes damage when they attack. And he's going to attack me 3 times. So let's keep that up. I'm like, I poisoned you. So this person, damn it, I should have put armor. I should have put armor on. That was my B. Deal 7 damage or deal 12 instead if you have no... That's actually not bad. What is this? Points allocated to opening locks. Oh, okay. So, maybe that's what it means. Each card can only open a door so many times. Deal 13 damage. Gain 1 if the enemy has a debuff. Spend 1. The next attack deals double. I want this one. Did I buy that? Or did it give me money? Why would I want to skip a reward? What's my tablet say? How the fuck did I end up over here? It don't even look like you could go over here. How did I manage that? I want to go this way. Away we go. I'll just keep using my keys until I run out. I like the fact that I don't have to press anything and that my mouse does all the rest. Raider, how's it going? It's actually a good thing to have. Why is he not stunned? Didn't I get a thing that's supposed to start people off being stunned? Gain 5, gain 3, which is not going to happen. And we get to retaliate. I'll do the 4. I mean, he's only hitting me with 4. So, retaliation seems like the plan. Does retaliate always hit by 4, or does retaliate hit the person with the same amount of force that they try to hit me with? Dragon, how's it going? All right, we don't have any of this, so we should definitely use this. Because that's never going to happen again. If this attack, gain 1. So how much? 2 bleed. Let's just add bleed. It looked like he was healing. I wonder if I'll ever play the newer Slay the Spire. Fish, how's it going? I forgot that I replayed the old one. Somehow my brain just shut off and forgot that I was even trying to play that game. Heal 4, Frail, I'll take it. So I can gain 8 block. This will be unblocked. That way I don't take any damage. At least I don't think I took any damage, even though it seems like I did. It's only going to do 7. The funny part is, oh, there we go. I was like, the funny part is it says do 7, but 7 is still a lot more than my other cards do, for the most part, outside of that one. Deal 7 to all. Lose 4 health, gain 2. Energy. Exhaust a card, gain 1, and then empower. Do more damage. I want to do this one. I don't have any money. Let's go to the rest. If I do this, what happens? Does it break it? Did it discard or did it break it? These are all good questions. Upgrade a card. Heal or transform. What does this do? At the start of a turn, gain 1. Oh, it only costs 1 now. Not bad, not bad. I'm most likely going to do that one. I like things costing less. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. I'm a fan. How do I pick it? I'm just going to assume I still have that. Yeah, because look, it's right here. Points allocated to opening doors and chest. Am I going to the market anyways? I can't remember for the life of me that thing I picked. At the beginning, I picked something about investing money. Deal 9 damage and end your turn. Spin 1, apply 2, retaliate, and then 1 armor. Reduce damage by 50%. Doesn't sound bad. Exhaust 1 card, gain and empower. Spend 1 and put bleed and vulnerability. I was like, at first I was like, maybe I should check that I have enough to buy something. To all enemies and apply 1 might. Increase damage by 1. The first time each turn you draw. The first time each turn you spend, draw a card. I feel like I would need a lot more mana for that. partially. I like free cards. However, this one sounds really good. I'll take this one. How big is this map? I feel like games need to be shorter nowadays, dude. Don't they know people have small attention spans? That is a good thing about that Ball X Pit game. Is that the rounds didn't really take that long. Those are polished. Reflecting infinitely. Accept its gift. Lose 10. Duplicate a card. I could possibly duplicate the card that gives me... I'll do it. Duplicate that card. That way I gain double. Double, boil and trouble. Continue. I'll just need to heal. Wonder what happens when all cards are broke. How are you supposed to get through a door? They always say that you can use a key on a chest, but I never see any chest to use a key on. This enemy has a passive ability. Hover over the icon to see what it does. When this enemy attacks, it adds 1 junk to your car. Your car. Car and pile have nothing to do with each other, but I meant to say pile. Deal 4. If this attack deals unblocked damage, which is not going to happen. But now it can. And then we add bleed. Or I could spend 1 to do 10. I'm a fan of that. However, I haven't gotten one of the cards that gives me the armor thing. We could get more armor if I wanted it, which would probably get bleed going. He's doing 7 damage, so we should definitely do something about that. We can get 8. Which is better than 7. I was like, damn it, I should have got the other armor. However, it turns out that 8 is a greater number than 7, so you don't have to worry about it. Spend 1, gain armor, and retaliate. The heart of the cards. You would almost think that I knew that that person's exhaust or fleeting. Spend 1 to deal 5. How dare you debuff me, you piece of shit. What do we got? We got bleed. And we can get a phase. How about we just kill him? It's not enough to kill him. So we're gonna have to block. So we really just gotta get lucky and get the 2 cards that I need the most at the very beginning. Apply 2 armor when taking damage this turn. That sounds like shit. Does that mean it's constant? If it's a buff? Game 1, deal 7 damage, only playable as the first card each turn. At the start of your turn, gain... Fuck it. Wait, did that cost 2? I immediately thought it only cost 1. I'm an idiot. I have to upgrade that card. Whoopsie. What's this do? Enemy intends to give block to an ally. Well, you have 2 armor, so you're on the shit list. I feel like I want to do frail and then hit him. Even though not taking damage is usually the go-to move. But we're future-proofing. He's gonna kill me. It was good while it lasted. Gain block. I'm definitely dead. It's not bad. 4. Okay, well, there's really not much I can do. I can't attack for shit, and my armor is fucked. I feel like I'm just waiting to die. Bleed. That would give me 2, so that's not. I was trying to see if I could get rid of my thing, if I could do more damage. 7 is better than 4. Give him the bleed. I think on my second turn I poison people. The first attack is I don't poison. Got it. We do have an overload. 7. Deal 8 damage. Apply Bloodlust. Heal for 3 health for each card that deals unblocked damage. But just as long as it does it. How's it going on Purple Batter? I feel like any card game that's like this, actually any game that I see that has like, any game that shows this, I immediately think Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire inspired. Even if it's not like a card game. All they have to do is have a map that's like this, and I give it credit. I'll give Slay the Spire credit. We definitely want to overload. I don't think 7 all is going to kill anybody. Good news though is, I didn't waste any energy. I can't really kill this. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I don't even have any of the helmet. I have 5 though. 5 is something. There's really nothing I can do. Oh, let's try to get 2. Like that's gonna really fucking help. I'll be slightly alive, I think. I almost feel like I gained health. I thought I was 5 out of 85. Inflict bleed. Our goal is to kill that guy, which is very doable. Because I don't think this dude's up to anything. Alright. Do we get 1 or does it max at 5? We do get our 1. Increase damage received by 50%. Wait, you're making me a reduced attack? I would need like a debuff. Killer. Wasn't I supposed to gain health? Health? Deal 5 damage. I mean, this dude is gonna fuck me up. I guess we give him bleed. And then we just block for as much as we can. Does he take 9 damage? He took a shit. He took like so much different damage. There's like 3 numbers on top of each other. We just want to all out attack this guy. Gain 1 if unblocked. I don't really need 1. So we do 7. I mean, we're healing. So there is that. Can I spend one of my points? Is that possible? I don't think so. I wanted to spend my points so I could use that. 4. I'd much rather bleed him. We're gaining health. Probably should have did that first. He's gonna do a lot of damage. We're gonna have to block. We are going to have to block. I mean, we gained some health. One whole health. Oh, we're still healing. All right. Wheeling and dealing. I like bleed. Is it do what? 2? Do 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 do. I'm not out yet. We're still healing. Apply 2 and gain armor, which is in our favor. I would like to bleed. Since we are going to take damage, I should probably block. Okay, we don't have to worry. It's all about attacking now. Overload. I may actually beat this person. Down to 1 health. Okay. Well, we can do damage all day. Bum 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 bum. I'm assuming this doesn't count as like an actual attack. But somehow poisoned him at some point in time. Overload. Does it have to do health? Deal 8 to all, then gain it either way. Got it. Spend 1 to deal 10. Get fucked, kid. Shake it off. Apply 1 armor if A2. If your hand contains only attack cards, gain might. Alright. That was a fun game. I have to go though. Into the Crypt, huh? Not good enough to make it on the list. I really need to go through my list and get rid of games. That's the real game plan. There's too many on here, and when I first started adding all these games, I was ambitious. Now that I look at these games, I'm too ambitious. It's too many, and they gotta go. I'm still sad that this game never came out. My rank. The game that'll never come out. Dude, we added this shit in 2022? Fuck. Bummer. I had so much fun playing Rhythm Quest. Maybe if I ever make a game, I'll just make Rhythm Quest and finish it. Alright, I'm out though. Peace out, everybody. Hopefully I will see you sooner than later and not in like 2 weeks. But peace.